In creating a composition, an artist has to consider a few things to be able to come up with a pleasing work of art. The elements and principles of design should be put into consideration to create a composition that is pleasing to look at. They don't only make an artwork pleasing to look at, but also it makes the process of creating it more organized. To understand more of these elements and principles of design, here are some of the descriptions for each. Line is an element of design that is used to define shape, contours, and outlines. It also suggests mass and volume. It can also be seen in two ways. The linear marks are made with a pen or a brush, or the edge created when two shapes meet. Lines are also used to divide space, direct the eye, and create forms. The direction of a line can convey moods. Lines also form the grid system, the basis for a layout and design. Often, these lines will be invisible, but they will nonetheless direct the flow of content on a page. Shape and volume is a visually perceived area created either by an enclosed line or by color or value changing the outer edge. Shape is a self-contained, defined area of geometric or organic form. A positive shape in a painting automatically creates a negative space. Volume is the appearance of height, width, and depth of form. Texture and pattern. Texture refers to the surface quality of an object that appeals to touch or tactile sense. Pattern is the repetition of visual elements or a module in a regular and anticipated sequence. Space and movement. Space is the void between solid objects and shapes. It is everywhere and all around us. This is the area where the design will take place on. Movement is a suggestion or illusion of motion in a painting, sculpture, or design. Changes in direction or change in the darkness or lightness of an image can also create a sense of motion. Harmony is the visually satisfying effect of combining similar, related elements. Variety is the variation on a visual theme causing contrast in a design. Rhythm is the repetition of visual movement of design elements such as colors, shapes, lines, forms, spaces, and textures. Contrast and variety is essential to keep rhythms exciting and active, and to avoid monotony. The rhythm of a design directs the visitor from one element to the next. Proportion refers to relative size, measured against the other elements or against metal norm or standard. The proportion of elements in your design is an effective way to emphasize what's important in the design and what isn't. Emphasis and subordination, a compositional device emphasizing a certain area or object to draw attention to the piece and to encourage closer scrutiny of the work. When there is a dominance, there is subordination. Emphasis is the point of interest. Balance is the distribution of visual weight of design elements within a composition, the equilibrium of opposing or interacting forces in a pictorial composition.